Hello, I'm Neil Osman. I'm the director of The One That Got Away, and it's the night before we start shooting, and we've just rigged up our wave system. I figured what would happen if we just hung them from the ceiling and let them swing pretty much by themselves, and it really creates a very sea-like motion. The One That Got Away is a little puppet film about an old fisherman who sets out to sea to catch a fish and gets a bit more than he bargained for.
I worked in many different roles in The One That Got Away, from writer to designer of both the sets and puppets and costumes, and I guess you could call me the lead puppeteer. I started working on Henry, who is my first puppet, my first marionette that I've ever made. And I started with his face and his body, and once I'd gotten those down, we realized that we definitely had, an idea. We had something physical that we could create ourselves. We could do it here in the flat, meaning we had control over the sets, over the actors, over everything.
The most difficult thing about shooting this was that things just kept getting tangled up. As sometimes we didn't have enough people, and I was trying to turn the camera on and then, flap something to move the lighting around, and then, hold up some background fish, but the fish were getting tangled up. We spent a lot of time just untangling things and trying to work out where people could stand without casting shadows or their hands being in shot, and how we could bring everything to life and operate everything and not be seen on camera, basically.
I think we quickly realized once we got the ball rolling and we were pretty close to being able to shoot this film, that it wasn't going to be possible to have just my husband and I do this ourselves with multiple marionette puppets. We were going to need some help.
Mostly I've been lying on the floor trying to sort of coordinate Henry from below in his boat, been wave pusher.
Been holding the boat, just floating it underneath and everything. Also puppeteering the fish every now and then as well. Working on a puppet film first experience is pretty good. New things all comes down to preparation once again and everything. It also feels like something on the stage.
Oh, it was very good fun. Henry's been a real joy to work with. He's a very, very pleasant chap. He hasn't had a bad word to say about anybody, has he? Very patient. It's been hugely enjoyable, and what's really quite astonishing is how you can give someone with exactly the same face all of the time, so such a range of expressions and such a range of possibilities.
I hope that this film makes people smile and also think. I hope that it starts lots of discussions. The last bit of the film leaves people unsure of what decision he'll make. Will he go after the big fish, or will he go home with the catch that he had?